All right, shop timers, welcome back. Well, it occurred to me it's been about 3 months since we had a post, so I figured I'd better do an update. Well, as you can see, we got some more parts painted, cleaned up, installed. Things have been kind of busy with other preparing for winter work, getting firewood put away, trees cut down, finishing up the show season. So progress on the old cletrac's been a little bit slow till the last couple weeks. But it was time to do an update, so here we are. Got the seat mounted. Don't look too bad on there. Our homemade seat bracket. We've got a new shop buddy over there. Got a battery tray and a drive shaft shield. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Got some gauges in there in that box. That's just test fitting. They're going to have to come back out of there and some adjustments made. Got the tank on it. Starter just sitting there. We've got to get the right oil line fittings in. It's pretty promising. Look at that. Got a new radiator ready to go on there. Alright, it's not new. It's used, but it needs to get painted and then it can go on there. It'll look good. We're getting very, very close to a test run. Got some linkage in place there. Governor, magneto, they're on. Had to make a little throttle plate there on that carburetor. Tillotson. Not the best paint I've ever done, let me tell you. I've never seen so many flies in the wintertime come out. They must have heard there was a painting festival or something. Well, that'll do it for now. I'll bring you back and we'll get some more footage soon. Alright fellas, we're back. Did a little more work on the cletrac HG tonight. Got the starter bolted in. Got the oil pressure line plumbed. Couldn't put the starter on until that oil line was in. But you can see back in here, somebody's ground away at that starter. And what we started out with was this fella right here. Yeah, that's right. This was shoved in here as their oil pressure gauge. Yeah, we got her on there right looking now. Got the gauges on there permanently mounted. Look at that. Started working on the water temperature gauge here. But this plug, it's been in there since 1941, refuses to come out. So if anybody got any ideas on how to break that loose, you let me know. Broke the end off the breaker bar. Impact driver, it wasn't doing any good. I don't know. I don't want to destroy this paint. Painting ain't no fun. I'll bring it back when we got a little bit more work done. Alright guys, we're back. Got a little more progress for you. Got the carb mounted on there. Got the spark plug wires. That's a good step there. Still need to make a new throttle rod. Throttle to the governor. Run the fuel line. Got the fan on and the crank pulley with our little adapter down there to run a front pump someday. Still need to get this here hole drilled out or somehow get that plug out of there. Probably have to drill it. That'd be the most obvious, I suppose. Got some big old heavy 2-gauge wire running up here. Got the starter button, kill switch. That battery was old, been in the camper for a couple years. We thought it'd work out all right for testing purposes tonight. All right, that'll do it for the time being. Till I got more for you. All right, shop timers. Well, I couldn't put out a video without putting some little bit of machining, so we're making a couple bushings here. We need to adapt the radiator from 1¼ inch outlets to 1 3/4 outlets. So we're just coming in here with the 5/8 drill, just roughing out a hole, getting a start for it. The battery's about dead, so I'm going to lose you in just a few seconds here. Wanted to show a little bit of machining anyway. Alrighty guys, a little bit of drilling action. Alright, got a little bit of battery power left. Let's try this a little bit more. We're up to 1 inch now. Evidently this drill's pretty dull. Making some noise anyway. Well, it's cutting. Might not be pretty, but it's cutting. Alright guys, I couldn't leave you hanging. I had to show you some boring action here. Sure is boring. The old LeBlanc is doing its job. I can't complain. Getting her done. Alright, shop timers. Look at this. I got a little motivated tonight and decided to throw the sheet metal on there just to do a test fit, and thought we'd show everybody what it looked like as we wrap up shop time for this episode. Got the hose on there for radiator. Bringing spanking new Wix oil filter. For new paint, she's awful dusty. I guess that's what happens in a working shop. You make dust. Unfortunately, tonight we're kind of suffering of the weak batteries. Otherwise, we would have had it running. But I think this will take care of us for this week on Shop Time. Getting closer all the time, boys. We're going to have something to drive soon, now that it's far too cold to go outside. See you soon, shop timers.